Hey guys, I hope you're all doing alright and welcome to the B1 and 4G4 channel. Today, for my first ever video upload, of hopefully many more to come, will be about the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari, but I will refer to it as Imola racetrack. Formula 1 will be heading there for its second race of 2021, which at the time of recording is a week away. So today I'll tell you guys all about the history of the track, as well as some of the moments that have happened over its illustrious history. So Imola was formed in 1950, in the aftermath of World War II, in a bid to improve the country's economy at the time. The first motorcycle and car races followed in 1953 and 54. As for F1, the track hosted a non-championship race in 1963 and 1979. This was mainly because Monza, a track I'll talk about in a future video, played host to the Italian Grand Prix. This changed in 1980, when the Italian GP was moved to Imola following the tragic death of Ronnie Peterson. When Monza returned the year after, the track would run as the San Marino Grand Prix after the Nearby Republic from 1981 to 2006. A lot happened in these years, so I narrow it down to the moments I feel like were most significant in the track's history. The late 70s saw a certain Jean-Marie Balestre alive as president of the FIA International Sporting Commission. Now he was an interesting character to say the least, and was part of the conflicts between the FOCA teams, the smaller teams including the likes of Williams, TYRELL, BRABHAM and McLaren, and the manufacturer teams such as Ferrari, Renault and Alfa Romeo. I'll go into this more in a future video. Due to this, Grand Prix such as San Marino and South Africa were boycotted by many of these teams. But back to Imola, with many of the FOCA teams boycotting it, Ferrari finished a 1-2, albeit fighting between their drivers Didier Pironi and Gilles Villeneuve. The next few years saw some pretty amazing action, with the likes of Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost and Stefan Johansson. 1989 saw the track renamed to Autodromo Enzo Edino Ferrari, after the late Enzo Ferrari who had died the year before. During this race, Gerhard Berger had an accident triggering a rivalry between teammates. At the time, McLaren were the most dominant force, and had two of the greatest drivers of all time, Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost. The two had an agreement that whoever got to Tosa on track first would go unchallenged for the victory. Senna had the better start, but the race was restarted following Gerhard Berger's crash at the Tamburello. This time, Prost got the better start, but when Senna overtook him and won, the two got into an argument, and the two would fall out, causing several controversial moments for the championship fight that year. 1994 was perhaps one of the saddest years of the sport, due to the events that occurred at Imola that year. In free practice, Rubens Barrichello crashed heavily at the Variante Bassa, and in qualifying, young driver Roland Ratzenberger crashed at the Villeneuve corner and tragically died following a skull fracture. During the race, three-time world champion Ayrton Senna crashed on lap 7 at the Tamburello and was announced dead in hospital just hours later. The following year, corners such as Tamburello, Villeneuve and Variante Bassa were altered in an attempt to make it safer. 95 and 96 saw Damon Hill take victory, and David Coulthard in 98, despite suffering an engine problem. The Schumachers dominated from 1999 to 2004, with Michael winning all but one in 2001, followed by his brother Ralph. The final race the track had in 2006 until now was won by Schumacher again. For 2007, the track was replaced by the Belgian Grand Prix. 2020 saw the track return and Hamilton win again from Bottas, and Mercedes wrapped up a 7th consecutive Constructors' Championship. 2021 looks to be a bit different, with the Red Bulls looking strong and Max Verstappen having a great battle with Lewis Hamilton at the previous race in Bahrain. But until then, that will be all from me. I do hope you enjoyed my boast droning on for several minutes about this track, and if you did, please be sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more Formula 1 content in the future. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and this is B1 and 4G4 out.